Oh my goodness, what a game. What a team. It must be so nice to be a Real Madrid fan. Can you imagine knowing that you're a fan of a club that no other rival fan can talk to you? When it comes to winning the Spanish La Liga, you're right up there. When it comes to winning the Spanish Cup, you're right up there. When it comes to winning Club World Cups, you're right up there. When it comes to winning the most prestigious title in club football history, you're at the pinnacle and you are about to do it again. It must be so nice. I am so jealous as an Arsenal fan. I'm still praying for my first one. When will it come? Watching that game today, the players, the way they embody that white shirt, they know what it means to be playing for Real Madrid. There's absolutely no fear, no matter what it is. Anybody that comes to our ground, the Santiago Bernabeu, we are going to take them on and we are going to get the victory. Every time they do this, how many times has it been? With 3 minutes left against the Bayern team that had seemingly done the job. They had done the job, they could see the final. What happened? They never say die attitude. They bring on the 33-year-old striker who they signed. He wasn't their first choice signing. He wasn't their second choice signing. I don't know. He keeps going down the list. They signed him for 1.5 million. He wasn't in the pecking order. He came on, and what does he do? He scores the equalizer and he scores the goal to send them through to the final. What does that tell you? Doesn't matter who the personnel is. What matters is what they are representing. The club. The Real Madrid. I'm so jealous. Oh my goodness. Don't get me wrong. This game was littered with so much controversy. So much. First of all, the equalizing goal was called off because it was supposed to be off. No, sorry, the winning goal was called off because it was supposed to be offside. And then the VAR went to VAR and then they saw that he wasn't offside. But then at the last minute, it seemed like Bayern Munich was going to equalize. But the referee, in my opinion, very wrongly blew the whistle. When he knew that was an opportunity for Bayern Munich to score, he blew the whistle. And then before the shot was taken. And then they can't go to VAR because the whistle was blown before the ball was hit. And then seemingly robbing Bayern Munich of an opportunity to score at least. I know the Real Madrid players might have relaxed because they heard the whistle. I get all of that. But still, they should have let the play carry on and then blow the whistle after the shot had been taken. Just like they did for the Joselu goal. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. And then everybody, the story of the game is becoming Bayern Munich robbed. And you can see why. It actually makes absolute sense to me. Because it was such a tight call that you can see why people would judge it differently. But they didn't draw the lines because the referee had blown the whistle. The linesman put his flag up and the referee, against the rules actually, the rule actually says since there's VAR, you have to wait until after the play had finished and then you can check it again. But the referee got so trigger happy and then he blew the whistle. Robbed them of an opportunity, but let's not take anything away from Real Madrid. The way these boys play. Vinicius Jr., what a dream. What a dream. Ballon d'Or worthy? If he wins the Champions League this season, he's in for a shout. Jude Bellingham as well. He's in for a shout. It'll be tough. It'll be tough, but they deserve. Look at the team, bro. Everybody. It's such a dream. Ancelotti, the Don Carlo. Look at how he oozes confidence. Look at that. Mikel Arteta, will you ever get me to this place? Will you ever get me to feel this thing with my club? I pray so, man. I believe we can. It'll take generations because Real Madrid didn't just do this in this decade. They've been doing it from time. It takes time. And one day I want to feel that about my club. I want to have that sense of glory coming, you know? But for so long, it's been like, will we see glory? And if we don't see glory, it's okay. But I need to get to that place. Hopefully we will. Hopefully we will. But I need to take a segment and talk about how terrible Thomas Tuchel is. What an awful decision it was to take off Musiala, take off Sané, Leroy Sané, and then you take off Harry Kane with 15 minutes to go. And you bring on Kim Min-jae, you think the game is over? How naive. You take off these 3 players that can actually hold the ball and that can also carry the ball and can be dangerous on the counter. Madrid, they have to chase the game. And then you completely nullify every attack you have. You bring on Muller, who can't walk because he's old and slow. And you bring on Choupo-Moting, who is also slow and who can't carry the ball. What was your plan? You didn't even leave one on. And they didn't look like they were like absolutely tired. Harry Kane was like, I'm sure he felt like, what is this guy doing? You thought it was over? Haven't you been alive for the last decade? Real Madrid in the Champions League, you take off everybody that can do damage to them. How silly. How silly. And it was an amazing goal for Bayern Munich as well to put them in the lead. The Alphonso Davies, the Canadian, beautifully struck strike. And people don't know it's his weaker foot. He's left-footed. But my guy walloped that ball into the back of the net. What a brilliant finish. A goal worthy to win any game, especially a semi-final in the second leg in the Champions League. But it wasn't to be because he came up against who? Real Madrid. Wow. What other talking points are there? Look at the people that changed the game. Brahim Diaz was AC Milan on loan last season. He had a good season as well. But look at him and playing like he came on and absolutely changed the game. Just kept pushing his team forward. Rodrigo had failed the whole game, so he was hooked off. Brahim Diaz came on and you're like, oh, wait, what happened? They took off a better player to bring. No, he plays for Real Madrid now. His genes are different. It's not the same Brahim Diaz from last season. It's different now. This Real Madrid is crazy, no matter who it is. I don't think a lot of their players are as good in other clubs. Look at Casemiro, for instance. Look at that. Real Madrid legend goes to Manchester United and seems absolutely unrecognizable. It's crazy. It's that white and white of the Madrid, man. That's Santiago Bernabeu drive. I am so jealous. I am so envious. I want to be saying this about my team someday. I really, really do. Hopefully it'll happen someday. And I cannot wait to feel it. I just came on here to rant about the Champions League and what a final we have in store for us. Borussia Dortmund, who I will be rooting for. I love a true underdog story. I love the unexpected nature of this Champions League final. If Borussia Dortmund wins this, it'll be absolutely incredible. Incredible against the mighty Real Madrid, who have won it uncountable times now. I think they're going for their 15th. That is crazy. I think their nearest rival is on 7th or 8th. Insane. Real Madrid. What an incredible Champions League this is going to be. I can't wait for the final. Hopefully I'll live stream it and you guys can join me and we can watch the game together. Incredible weekend coming up. I have a feeling this weekend will be good for me. I have a feeling Man City will drop points at Fulham and Arsenal will win against Manchester United at Old Trafford. And the next week will be the last week of the season. My boys will be playing Everton. And guess what I'm going to do? If we are on top pole position after this weekend to win it, I'm flying straight to London for that game because I cannot miss it. I have to be there on the day that we lift the title after 20 years. God, please make this happen. Please, I'm begging. Like, subscribe, let me know what you think about my chances of going to London. Let me know what you think about Real Madrid and how incredible of a team they are. Let me know what you thought about the Champions League. Who will win it? Who will win it? Dortmund or Real Madrid? Like, comment, subscribe. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. It truly, truly helps me out. I'm trying to grow. Take care. God bless. Peace.